What's going on, guys? My name is Jake, and welcome back to Gax Reviews and Super Saturday. It's been a little bit since we've done this, but it's time for DC FanDome. This is basically what Comic-Con should have been this year, and it's DC's time. I've never remembered something about so much hype around DC until today. We're going to be getting a lot of stuff, supposedly, from Wonder Woman 1984 to The Flash to Black Adam to The Batman to Suicide Squad to Aquaman, Shazam, all this stuff in between. Everything about the future of DC will be revealed today, and we're going to be getting first looks, possible trailers, anything about that's interesting. I'm going to be coming at you guys with it. I'm going to try to get as much stuff as I can recorded and reacted, and this is probably just going to be a montage type video, just basically reacting to as much stuff as I can. So I'm excited. I know you guys are. Let's get started with Wonder Woman 1984. Let's see what they got in store for us.
G'day everyone, I'm Jaden, and I'm super pumped.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, you are. You shook your head because you were embarrassed at that. I saw that. I saw that little handshake.
First to welcome Wonder Woman herself, Gal Gadot. Woo!
Oh my God, guys, I miss you so much. This is so crazy. This is how
It's
Cool.
long.
we miss you.
Great to see you again.
My Wonder Woman mates.
I just invented this in the moment. I just
That's great.
Oh, God.
It's
That's
like
good,
my own
Pedro.
way. Lindy Hemming is kind of a genius, really.
She is a
And the
genius.
way that she started to show me, in my experience, these horrifying power suits from the 1980s.
Oh, my God. Look at him.
And
Oh,
the
he
way
looks like
that she
such a
ended up, I was like,
douchebag. I
there's
love it.
There's just no way. I'm gonna.
That's
look
how you make Pedro Pascal look like a dick.
like
You
a fool,
shave everything
like
off of him, and then
in
he's
this-
immediately
in this 80s stuff.
unlikable.
And she was able to.
It was a good lesson for me as a human being to remind myself to open up and not be so cool, not be so over everything. And
Too cool for us all, Chris. Oh, yeah, that
my
kick says it
job
all. Look
again
how
is
cool
to
you
be
are.
in love with, Gal.
Before we wrap up, Patty, before we say goodbye, I know, and more importantly, the fans here know that you wouldn't have come to the DC FanDome without a little something extra for them, right?
That's right, guys. We are so excited to get to
What's
be
it gonna
here
be?
and see everybody and get to
a
talk
new
to
trailer?
everybody and answer questions
It's
for
gonna be the
everybody.
final trailer?
But it wouldn't quite be a good fan event if we didn't share a little something back. So we have our second official trailer to
Hey,
show
let's go.
you guys right now.
Alrighty. Here we go. Wonder Woman 1984, second trailer reaction. Let's go. Haven't seen the first one, so.
This world is not yet ready for all that you will do.
Aw.
Your time will come, Diana. And everything will be different.
Wow.
Citizens of the world, I'm here to change your life.
Anything you want. Anything you dream of, you can have it.
You look like you saw a ghost. Diana, look at you. It's like not one day has passed.
I don't want to be like anyone. I want to be an apex predator. You've always had everything, while people like me have had nothing.
That's so sick.
Well, now it's my turn. Get used to it.
I've never been one for rules. The answer is always more. The way I fly, they will never find us.
I forgot to tell you.
What?
Radar.
Will they shoot at us?
Wow.
Barbara, what did you do?
Oh my God. Her new suit looks so cool.
I'm not so keen on this one. I figure
Oh my God.
you are, but you know what? I'm ready to go.
Oh my God.
I think we can do better.
Parachute pants?
Oh my God. Ew.
Everybody.
Huh. That looks really good. There's no date on that.
That was amazing.
No date on that, but that looks really good. And someone who hasn't seen the trailer before, that looks really good for a first trailer. Interesting. All right, so that panel was pretty good. It was mainly just talking about fan stuff, answering fan questions. Not too much to talk about of note, as you probably can tell by the length of the video so far. That trailer looks really good, though. I think that looks really good and solid. And as someone who really enjoys the first Wonder Woman, I don't love it as much as the others do. It looks really good, and I'm going to be interested to see how Chris Pine's character comes back and how he's the fish out of the water in this scenario. Looks like there's going to be a ton of humor with that. And the new villains look really interesting. Like I said, Pedro Pascal with the shaved beard looks like an absolute dickhead, and I'm interested to see how Kristen Wiig's character goes. Yeah, that about wraps up for that panel. I think we... Who dares interrupts me? So that about wraps up for that panel. I believe next up is Flash. Let me just look. Yes, so Flash at 2:40. So I got a little bit of time in between, but it'll be natural. Just a little break there, and we'll get right into the Flash. All right, so we are about 2 minutes out from the Flash panel. I've kind of just been peeping a little bit of the other panels. Multiverse 101, not much that we didn't know already. They basically, DC is taking the filmic approach of creating stories with directors who have that story, and they have basically used the multiverse as a way to do this. So a little bit of tidbits of the Batman was also explored, that it is its own universe compared to the other ones, and Matt Reeves is going to build his own Gotham City universe, which is kind of interesting. I like that. I like that approach. But basically what it is, it's the main Justice League one, so Gal Gadot, Ezra Miller, that is just contained to that universe, and then outside of that is where all these other stories are coming from, which I think is pretty cool. And I think that's a really good idea of doing it. I can't believe that they haven't really full out said it until now, but I'm glad that this is the approach that they're going to be doing. And I want more Batman news. There's just like a little teasers of it, and I can't wait to see and hear about this movie a little bit later tonight. But yeah, like I said, we're about 1 minute out now from the Flash show. See you guys in the Flash panel. Oh, here we go.
Hello, fans around
Oh
the
my
world.
lord.
It's
I didn't
me,
even recognize
Ezra
him.
Can you just smooth out your hair on the left side a little bit?
You don't like this? I'm Andy Muschietti, director of the Flash movie.
I love Andy
I'm
Muschietti.
Christina Hodson, the screenwriter of The Flash. I haven't spoken to humans in a while, so I'm going to be rusty.
I'm Barbara Muschietti, the producer of the Flash movie.
I play Barry Allen, aka The Flash, in the upcoming Flash movie. And I love you, and I'm excited to be here digitally with you. Flash fact, if you go to the bottom of Andy Muschietti's Wikipedia or IMDb page, you'll see that he actually has a PA credit on the 1996 Madonna movie Evita. Must ask you more about that, Andy.
Telling the story of one of the greatest superheroes of the DC world.
I enjoy that this is very
challenge.
different from the other panels.
The most important
so
thing is that it gets to your heart. Growing up with Batman and Superman and Flash, it was an opportunity to reconnect with childhood experiences reading DC Comics.
Flash fact, DC Comics actually stands for Detective Comics. Comics.
The tone for the film, I think, is very much Andy's signature.
He can jump from funny to scary to emotional really fast.
Yeah.
And it's also a time travel story.
That's one of the
which
best
I
things
find
about
very
Muschietti.
exciting.
He's very,
Andy managed
very
to
good at
put
that.
these
Regardless of what we
tiny
think of
little
it
DC
chapter 2,
Easter eggs
he's
into
very
the It
consistent
movie.
with that, and it is
I like your
fantastic.
glasses.
Yes.
So obviously I don't want to spoil too much
No, do it.
of the movie. I want you to be surprised when you see it. There's something that I can show you, a little sneak peek.
Oh my gosh. Oh, nope, sorry. That's my fault. It was an accident. It's not my personal playlist, but it might, that might have been my fault. Back to you, Andy.
So I like to share
Ooh,
a couple
yikes.
of the concept art drawings, and it's Barry Allen's new suit.
Ooh.
As you can see, it's more organic.
Yeah,
you can see
looks good.
light embedded in it. It has been built by his friend Bruce Wayne this time.
I would like the Flash to meet in the multiverse Nicolas Cage. Not the Nicolas Cage Superman that never was. I'd want the Flash to meet Nicolas Cage,
Oh my God.
the person in this
Technically,
world,
it did
who
happen.
I believe
The Lego movie,
probably
it did happen.
does have the ability to transcend space-time. It's a real proposition.
Is that it? Okay. Interesting that they didn't really talk about the fact that Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck are going to be back. Kind of interesting. You would think that they would talk about that a bit more. But hey, it was very different from the other panel so far. Ezra Miller, I like him as when he's not choking out women. But, you know, like, I'm excited. I think Andy Muschietti, like they mentioned, he is really good at balancing those tones, and I think that'll work, especially if this is going to be opening up the multiverse doors a little bit. I think it'll be interesting. I wish that we heard a little bit more about the cast, aside from the 2 new Batmans that we knew about, and a little bit other stuff, but they haven't shot anything yet, so obviously we're not going to know much about it, but when we find out a bit more news about it, I am excited. Next up we got is the Suicide Squad, which, fingers crossed, we get a trailer. I hope we get a trailer. I'm so excited to see this.
I like watching the stars. Orion and the plough. Polaris.
Here it comes, the time that so many of you guys have been waiting for. Who is who in the squad? You've heard a lot of the actors that are in this movie. You don't know who they're playing. Maybe you have some good guesses. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong. We'll have to see. But here it is. Everything.
Alrighty.
You know the deal.
Here we go.
Successfully complete the mission, you get 10 years off your sentence.
Yep.
Welcome to Task Force X. These are your brothers and sisters for the next few days.
Yes, Michael Rooker. Good job, buddy. They actually did Polka Dot Man. Oh my lord. Idris Elba. Bloodsport. What? Wow. Blackguard. Shocker! Shocker! I'm so happy about Captain Boomerang being back. Oh my god. Oh no. My boy John Cena. Oh my god, that suit. Oh, I'm so excited. Look at all those people. Oh, I'm so excited.
Here, so you guys, right now, I have a little something special in store for you, which we have you guys right now, and everybody out there in the DC FanDome universe are going to be the first to see a little behind-the-scenes action from the Suicide Squad.
Oh baby.
I think it's
yes.
gonna surprise people.
You kind of sit there and go, how did they do that?
It's going to be different from any superhero movie ever made.
There's no one better in the world to direct the Suicide Squad than James Gunn.
I was excited with an opportunity to be able to do the Suicide Squad in the way it could be done from my point of view.
This one is completely unique. This is a gritty 1970s war movie combined with the brilliance of James Gunn's characters and
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
The Suicide Squad is just a twisted fantasy of characters.
Within each of our characters, there's a certain beauty. Within most of them. Some of them are just pretty crappy through and through.
Are you like a douchey Captain America
The guy who believes in peace
Oh, no.
at any cost, no matter how many people he needs to kill along the way.
Okay, I got it.
Don't ever settle back like
I
you think
love
you know
it.
where this is going, because you don't.
As soon as you have some sense about what's about to happen next, James comes in.
Everyone's exploding. Genitals, heads, arms, legs.
It's like a big, massive graphic novel brought to life.
This is by far the biggest movie I've ever made.
I don't think that you know what to expect.
Don't get too attached.
This has been truly
Yeah.
the
People are gonna die.
most exciting journey of my life making this film. Cut. That was great.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I can't wait for that.
New clip we just saw.
Wow, that looks really good. That looks really good. And I know it's just a behind the scene, but I love exactly what they're saying. This is basically just a war film with James Gunn at the helm and bringing all of his stuff that we know and love from Guardians into that. And just, I hope you know we don't know what we're going into, because he is the perfect person to do this, especially with that crazy cast of characters. It could go so wrong so quickly, but we know because of Guardians that he has that energy and that cast. You could just tell with that chemistry between that panel, which was really fun. It was a complete off the walls, and that's what this movie's going to be, but in a good way. And I'm super excited for that. No official trailer, but we got our first glimpses at it, and I'm really excited to see that. Alrighty, we're coming up on panel number 4 of the day. We've got the Justice League Snyder Cut panel. What are we going to see today? We know we're getting a trailer. I'm excited to see what the differences are between Justice League and the trailer, as well what Zack Snyder has to say. I'm sure he's not going to be nearly as confrontational as he has been the last couple months about this cut and Joss Whedon and all that stuff. But I'm excited. If it's going to be anything more darker tones like Batman v Superman, it should be decent. And I know he did say that he was not going to use any footage from Joss Whedon's version of it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's get started.
Hey, Zack. What up, man? Ray Fisher here. You know I am super excited about the Snyder Cut getting dropped on HBO Max. And there's some folks who have a couple questions for you. The first question is coming from Eddie Gordon from the United States. And that question is, which character are you most excited to fully flesh out in your cut of Justice League?
Interesting that you should ask me that.
That's actually a really good question.
Because, of course, it's Cyborg.
Yep.
Cyborg is the heart of the movie.
All right, we'll see.
Cyborg
we'll
is
see
the
if
thing
he
that I think, in the
stays
end,
true to
that
that.
holds the team together in
Because
a lot of ways. And
Cyborg was
excited to
not
see,
built
or
whatsoever.
for fans to see just how that is
Okay,
realized
I hope.
on
I hope so, because that's
And the
one of my
second
big flaws
question
that I
is
had
coming
in this
in
film.
from Irfan.
Maybe I should talk for a second about how you guys are going to see the movie and what format we're going to have.
Yes.
And it's going to be in 4 parts, 1 hour each. So 4 hours
Huh.
of Justice League is coming your way.
So it's not a
We're
movie,
gonna
it's a miniseries.
Work on a way of bundling it together at the end so you can watch it as a single film
Wow.
if that's the way you want to experience it. Also, to all my international fans
Makes
and
sense.
everyone watching all over the world,
We'll get the most
don't
viewership
worry
out
if
of
you don't
it.
have HBO Max, because we're working on a distribution plan, so I promise you're going to get a chance to see it. And if you guys haven't gotten your t-shirt yet, there's still hope. If you go to Ink to the People, you can get your associate producer shirt, and I want you guys, it all goes to a good cause, so please go grab a shirt if you can. I guess it's time to play the little teaser, because that's why you're really
Yes,
here.
it is.
To
Play
see
it.
some footage from the movie, as I promised.
it.
So why don't we check that out? So here it is, Justice League.
Hell yeah.
Now I've heard there was a secret chord that David played, and it pleased the Lord. But you don't
I love the aspect ratio.
care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah.
Better see it, Superman. There is a lot more that we have not seen.
I did my best. It wasn't much.
Yeah, this looks a lot darker than the original.
So I tried
A
to
lot
touch.
darker.
I've told the truth. I didn't come to fool you. And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of Song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah.
All right.
This guy's probably fought hundreds of thousands of other super beings on the other planets he's destroyed, right? And we have to assume he's won.
I don't care how many demons he's fought and how many hells. He's never fought us. Not us united.
All right. I'm sold. That looks... Yeah. I'm sold on that. That looks a lot better than the other one. Like, you could clearly tell that Whedon's influence is not there. Because Whedon just completely destroyed that film. And I'm excited for Snyder to get his own cut, even though he's not my favorite director. And that Batman v Superman did have issues. I haven't seen the Ultimate Edition yet. I know everyone says to watch it. I have hope that it will be good. Interesting that it is 4 parts. It does make sense because they want to make the most of the viewership. I don't know if I want to watch all 4 parts or if I want to just watch it as a whole, because I think that would be such a rich experience. But there's a lot of good parts in there. It looks a lot darker. There's a lot more scenes that we haven't seen. Looking forward to hearing a bit more about it and seeing it in 2021. Next up we got is Black Adam. So hopefully we get some more about the cast there. Figure out what's going on with Rock's new movie, and let's find out right now.
For this moment.
Ooh, we kick us off
for a
with
very
something
long
right away.
time. This is the one. This is the one that's going to change everything. This is Black Adam.
I love that logo. It's a really sweet logo. Ooh.
5,000 years ago, Kahndaq was a melting pot of cultures, wealth, power.
We're getting a
and
story
magic.
of Black Adam?
Yet most of us had nothing, except for the chains around our necks. Kahndaq needed a hero. Instead, they got me. I did what needed to be done, and they imprisoned me for it. Now, 5,000 years later, I'm free. And I give you my word. No one will ever stop me again.
Oh,
All right, what's up,
damn.
everybody? And so happy to be joining you guys at the first ever DC FanDome. You guys are watching from around the world. You're excited. I'm excited.
I could literally just sit here and
I
listen to
gotta
The
tell
Rock
you,
talk
first of all, I gotta
forever.
give props
He's
to my
so
two friends,
captivated.
Jim Lee and Boss Logic, who teamed up with me to create that really amazing piece that I was so proud to show you guys. Just to give you guys a little sense of the Black Adam movie that we plan to create and deliver for you. Now, I wish I could show you more, a lot more,
Yeah.
but as you can imagine, we're still in
Don't
the
have
very
anything.
early processes of this creation, but I can promise all of you this. All of you around the world right now watching, I can promise you this, I give you my word, that we are gonna go beyond your wildest expectations. And I already know this because your expectations are high, so are mine. The question is, if you could take any DC character to join you in an adventure, who would it be and why? The number one choice on who I would love to take with me on an adventure would be Wonder Woman. And I'll tell you why. No, I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, of course you would, Rock. No. Look, Gal is my friend. She's a very good friend of mine. But the character of Wonder Woman is one that I have such a tremendous amount of respect for. I've always thought that this combination of Wonder Woman and Black Adam would make an incredible pairing. So this idea that we would go on an adventure together is something very cool. The other part to this answer is, you know, I always thought that it might be cool to hang out with Superman. That would be cool, right? I mean, we're kind of similar in terms of our powers, our strengths, our speeds. Because look, at the end of the day, you never know. Black Adam and Superman could become friends. Or...
probably not.
They won't.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we'll see.
Oh, damn. He's just, he's so good at building literally anything.
From the UK.
Like, I would buy anything this man is selling.
So here we go. This next question, oh, it's a video question coming in via video. All right, cool. Roll it.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Dwayne? How you doing, man? My question is,
I still can't believe Noah Centineo is in this movie.
Squat game. Just curious.
To bring
Adam
Smasher to life, JSA to
if
life,
he is out
bring
there
this
and he's able to
entire
do something that's
universe that we're
completely
gonna
different
create
from
together
all
to
of his
life.
terrible
Well, talk to me a
rom-com
little bit about your
performances,
workouts. I know you've been training hard.
I'm excited. And you know,
Despite
he was
us
pretty
being
good in the
locked
first
down,
To All the
how
Boys
has
I
that
Loved
been
Before.
going? Let the
Very
fans
unlikable in
know.
the second one, but
It's been really good.
I don't know.
You know, there's a lot
I
of
think he'll be
different
all right.
precautions that we take now,
Honestly.
but it's been a lot of training outside.
And a lot of the questions were about the JSA, the Justice Society of America, and who from the JSA is going to be in our movie. Well, I don't want to reveal too much this early on, but I thought this might answer some of your questions. Take a look.
I have a knack for destroying bullies. But there are some who think I need help. Hawkman. Dr. Fate.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know much about the JSA. I'm sure this is really cool. I can't wait to know more about them, but I'm not too familiar on these. The concept all looks really cool though. Like, Atom Smasher seems really cool.
They call themselves the Justice Society. An organization that believes in fighting for truth and justice. Well, I'm going to teach them that the only beliefs I fight for are mine. Welcome to Truth, Justice, and the Black Adam Way.
So as
Looks
you
great.
guys can see, we are cooking up something pretty badass and certainly a lot of fun that we are all excited about to deliver to you guys. And I can't wait to show you more. But before I go, I want you guys to help me out with something. It's something that's pretty important. I need you guys to help me get a message out to some of the other ones. Some of the other DC superheroes. Let's let Flash, Shazam, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman. Let's let them know
love how
something.
he's teasing that.
Things will never be the same because the hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change.
I love it. I love it. I'm sold. We've seen almost nothing about it, but from the little tidbits we got from that, that looks so fun. And that I love that there's gonna be an anti-hero. I love that. It's gonna be special. And The Rock, people can complain about The Rock all they want, and yeah, does he play the same thing? We're finally gonna get The Rock playing a different character, and he looks like he is sold into this role, and he is clearly passionate about it. I'm pumped. I am so pumped. I can't wait to see and hear more about the JSA. And I got a little goosebumps from that. And the Superman teases, I know about that. I know Black Adam and Superman don't get along. So I'm excited for those little teases. And if Henry Cavill does stay on as Superman, that's going to be exciting. Guys, we're here. We're at the final panel of DC FanDome. And the Batman. I'm so excited. I don't know what to expect from this. Robert Pattinson is here. Matt Reeves is going to be here. I am so excited. And this is probably the one I'm going to be showing the most of because this is the one I'm the most excited about. Briefly, there is not much on Aquaman. There's not much on Shazam.
We were in the beginning stages of
gotta start watching
production
now.
when COVID hit. So now I'm very anxious to get back to work and continue to form this beloved character. I've always been a massive fan. I'm not really allowed to share anything, so I'm going to hand it over to the great Matt Reeves, who's somewhere around here, and he can determine what can and can't be talked about. But I do know that if you stick around till the end, there's a cool surprise. So,
oh my god!
I hope you enjoy.
You've revealed some of the characters in this story, and the casting is just extraordinary.
They're amazing. I mean, we have, Paul Dano plays a version of the Riddler
so excited.
That no one has ever seen before, and it's really exciting. He's such an incredibly creative actor, and so what he is doing, I think, is going to blow people's minds. And then to have Zoe Kravitz, her iteration of Selena Kyle,
it's just
to
such
me
a
that's incredibly exciting.
casting.
You have an iteration that you've never seen of what she's doing, but it touches on all these kind of iconic sort of things that people know from the comics. So it's always about trying to square what you sort of know with what also is new, and that is really part of, I think, the exciting sort of process of making a Batman movie, which is to find a way to make it your own and to find a way for the actors to make it their own.
I can't believe there's people that are
going
to
connect to all these things that people also go, oh, that's my Selena. I know who that is. And I guess the one thing about the Rogues Gallery is that it actually, in a weird way, is the origins of a lot of our Rogues Gallery characters. So, like, Selena isn't Catwoman yet. That's actually part of the journey. Oz is not yet the Kingpin that he's going to become. He's the Penguin. In fact, doesn't like being called the Penguin. And the Riddler is just emerging for the first time. So that's all incredibly exciting. And then we have, to have Andy Serkis, who is, I work with on the Apes movies, is one of the most beautiful actors, and he is playing an iteration of Alfred that I feel like people have never seen before, which is really exciting to share with people. And then we have an incredible, for me, I just think that Jeffrey Wright is just one of the great actors, and to be able to work with him in a totally new iteration of Gordon, and then we have, the amazing John Turturro, who's going to be a Carmine Falcone, who, again, I think in this iteration, you've never seen that version before.
Just in how he keeps saying in this iteration, I feel like he's trying to be like, don't go in expecting you to know all these characters fully
but also
yet,
exciting things
which is
about
really
the creation of the story.
I really
which
like
is
that. I think a lot of people aren't
going
going to love that,
sort of,
but I think that's a brand new, fresh take
or the urge and the compulsion to solve this series of... I will tell you this. One of the big things that Rob actually talked to Christian Bale, and Christian Bale was like, just make sure you're going to be able to relieve yourself. So all of that sort of was actually part of what was important to build into, which is like, okay, he needs to be able to put it on. He also needs to be able to live as a human being.
Okay, here's a video question from
fair
Pedro
enough, I guess.
I think that, to me, I hope is what's different about what we're doing, is to try and do it in exactly that sort of manner. And then, of course, the other things that are from the earlier history of the comics, like him being the world's greatest detective and how he got there. Those things have been
the part
touched
I'm
on,
really
but
excited
I don't know
about.
that they've been as central to the plot as they are
so
in this particular
excited
Batman.
about that.
So
That's
there's
gonna
a
be
lot of things
so
I hope that will
interesting.
be totally different.
So, Matt, before we wrap up, I think that what the fans really want is to get just even a tiny glimpse of what the film is going to look like. And, this is a fan experience. I'm hoping you brought us something we can show them.
It's FanDome, and, having been to Comic-Con and all of that, I know you don't come without anything. And, look, we've only shot 25% of the movie, 30% of the movie, so there's so much. This is just scratching the surface, but there was no way that I could come here and not bring a look at the movie. So, yeah, I'm incredibly excited to share what is just the first tease of our movie.
Oh my God.
And I hope you guys like it.
No way. Oh my God.
From your secret friend.
Underneath the bridge,
Who?
Topper sprung a leak, and the animals I've trapped
Haven't a clue.
all become my pet.
Let's play a game. Just me and you. Any of this mean anything to you?
becoming quite a celebrity. Why is he writing to you?
If you are justice, please do not lie. What is the price for your blind eye?
The hell are you supposed to be?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm vengeance. Whoa! This guy's crazy.
You're part of this too. How am I part of it? You'll see.
Yes. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for this film. It's amazing that you only shot, a quarter of it, and it's already feels so robust and intricate, and I can't wait to see the finished product. Thank you so much for being here with me and with all the fans around the world who are so excited for this film. I know I speak for them when I say that we are all super pumped for the Batman.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here, and I'm really excited that we're going to get back to making this movie so that you guys can see it.
Oh
Guys,
my goodness. Guys, this is what we go through. This is what the 8 hours of DC FanDome is for. And although DC FanDome blew my expectations out of the water, this was phenomenal steps. Guys, this is clearly the show stealer. Of course, this was the main event for a reason. If you guys are not sold on the Batman yet, I don't know what to tell you. Matt Reeves is one of the most interesting directors out there now. If you have not seen the Planet of the Apes movies, which are some of my favorite movies of all time, please watch them. And now, do they have your attention now? Do you believe that Robert Pattinson is going to kill this? I am so excited for that. Oh my god, I can't believe that was only 25% of the movie that they showed, and it already felt so live. And we didn't even really get to see much of the villains. I love it. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. That was so worth it for all of that. And that's DC FanDome. That is all from today. And that's all of my reactions from everything that I saw. Oh my goodness, guys. What a night. What a night. That about wraps up for this video. I want you guys in that comment section below. What was your favorite thing that you saw from DC FanDome? Are you excited for the Snyder cut of the Justice League? Are you excited for the Batman? And hit that like button if you haven't already, and subscribe. We're on the road to 100. We're almost there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh my god. See you later.